Hi guys, so we are going to use our DIY little washi tape to create a page very, very quickly. I also have a dried flower that I'm going to be use in this project, and I'm just going to use a glue stick and keep this very, very simple. I was going to like put it in fast motion, but I want you to just see how quickly our journal pages can come together. So I'm just going to add just a little bit of glue right here to the page. I love the Elmer's disappearing purple ink glue stick. It's old-fashioned and reminds me of good times when I was in school, so that's what I use, and it's effective. It works really, really well. But you can use a fancy glue stick if you feel so inclined, and I'm just going to glue this down. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. And this is a page that I used for one of my classes. Of course I did it the wrong way, but that's okay. But this is kind of an upside down book anyway. Like, I'll show you I did a page the wrong way anyway, I think. I think this is in here somewhere. It was weird. Something, or in one of them, but we're going to do it the wrong way today. Okay, just like that. It's okay. Alrighty. Then we'll do one this way. Actually, I'm wondering if, you know what, let's do something cool. Let's kind of pull this up a little bit. We let it stick, and I'm just going to kind of pull this up a little bit so it has kind of a torn look. And then I'm going to turn my page right side up. And we'll have text going different ways. I think that'd be kind of cool. So we'll do it this way. I'm going to turn this around. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to use some of these odd pieces. We're just gonna randomly stick those down also. And I don't overthink my art journal pages. I used to be after beautiful pages when I first started art journaling, and I think now it's more of creative expression for me. It's about getting my creativity out and having the freedom to do that in a journal. So I don't really care how the pages turn out. I mean, pretty pages are nice, but they're not the most important thing, right, on the face of the earth. It's more important that I spend time in my journal and that I just create something that I love. That's more important to me than anything. Okay, let's add some of this page here. So I'm just going to peel this up, see how much of it I can get off. We'll re-stick it down here maybe. See if we can get any more off. A little bit more. Just like that. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, and let's stick this down now. Very quickly. And I don't care if things are glued down properly. This is just my art journal. I don't want to overthink it. You know, things in our lives we think have to be perfect. I don't think your art journal is one of those places. It's all about you being creative. And I think that stops a lot of people from creating because they're worried about how things are going to look, if it's going to be perfect. And even if you do something that you don't like, you know that you don't like it. So it's always a learning experience. You never have wasted time in your journal. In your journal. Okay, let's do a little bit here. And we'll give that just a minute to dry, and we'll peel it off too and see what we can get. Let's do some here. And this is a technique that I've wanted to try, but I've never given myself time to do it. So we're going to give it a try and see how it turns out. And I wasn't even thinking about doing it. Oh, I don't think any of this is going to stick, is it? The paper, it's not. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but that's okay. All right, let's see if we can get any stickum going on. Nope, not with the notebook paper. See if we can kind of like that distress look like that. I think that's cool. Where a little bit of it comes up and some of it doesn't. That's cool. Okay, and let's add a little bit here. And then I'm just going to pick a paint color that I think would go good with this. I'm not going to overthink it. I have a bunch of paints in front of me because I always have a bunch of stuff on my desk, right? And I'm just going to pick one. Actually, I think I might try Milky White. or beach sand. This is a Deco Arts Americana color. Let's try that. And all I'm going to do is just go around the edges of this paper just to kind of blend it in a little bit. That's all I'm after. And I'm actually just going to use my fingers, and I don't know if I'm going to add any other color. And I'm just trying to blend in the edges of my paper. That's all I'm doing. In some spots, it's okay if not perfect, and I'm not worried about that purple because it's going to be covered up. It's kind of acting like a resist for the paint anyway, so I'm not worried about that. And I don't even care if all the white's colored. I just need to create kind of a background. Just like that. Okay. Let's add a little bit more paint right down here just to blend that through a little bit. Just like that. Perfect. And then I'm wondering if I want to add just a little bit of color. What one would I use if I was going to use one? This is really pretty. It's called Blue Haven. So maybe we'll do that. Or I'm thinking if I should do yellow, because yellow is a contrasting color with purple. So I might use a little bit of yellow. I am terrible. I leave like the lids open on my paints and they get all thick and stuff, so I'm terrible with paints in general. You guys probably are not. You're probably very neat people. And I totally use my fingers for everything. I love fingers. They're awesome. Fingers, fingers, fingers. Very good. And then I'm just thinking here, right on the toes, guys. It's nice to have materials around you so you can kind of do this, but I think maybe I'm going to see if I can scrape back just a little bit of some of this stuff. I have some baby wipes around here somewhere, or something that I can spray water with. Very nice. Maybe. Maybe I don't. No, I don't think that I do. So maybe what we'll do is we'll just get a little bit of, just gonna wet this. It's a dirty paper towel, and the paint is probably dried too much, but we're gonna see if we can wipe it back a little bit just to give ourselves a settle kind of design. Just a little bit. I think I have some blue on here on my stencil that's left over from my travels. Oh, you can see a little bit. I'll show you. See if you can see it. Might not have been too dry. So you can see a little bit of that texture that it adds. Just a little bit. It's very subtle, but, and only really if you get close. But I think that looks interesting. See if we can wipe off that purple too. Just like that. Okay, and I think I'm going to go in with a little bit more of this yellow. I don't know, it's like thick and gooey, but that's okay. Very good. Perfect. Alrighty. Alrighty, and let's see if we can go back in with this now again. Oh yeah, so now you get to see a little bit more of that pattern. Can you see that? A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. It's very subtle, but it's pretty. I like it. Okay, and then I think I'm going to add a little bit more of that white right up in here, just to see what we get. I think it might be cool to kind of push back that a little bit, and then I'm going to go in again and wipe it back. Reverse stenciling. Very good. Let's see here. So again, it just creates just a little bit of texture. I don't even know if you can see that, but I can see it. It's kind of cool. Alrighty, and let's see. And I think I want to do a little bit more down here. So the trick is to have the paint wet. You want a wet layer of paint. And it can be a thin layer. It just needs to be wet. Let's see if we can get some more here. Just like that. And I see a little bit more. Just a tad bit. Perfect. Okay. And then, because I can't help myself apparently, and I'm into adding layers apparently, we are going to go ahead and get another color out too. So let me go in my magical thing here. And I had an idea, but it's totally not going the way that I thought it would, but that's okay. I am all about just creating from your heart. I think that that is the most important thing. Okay, let's see here. I'm just deciding what color gold I want to use. I want to add a little bit of metallic to this. And maybe I should use silver. I never use silver, but I love gold. What do you guys like? Do you like silver or gold better? No, it's a hard decision. Always is. Okay, let's see. See if we have anything left in here. I think this baby's at the end of the line. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in there. Alright, so we might have to use silver because I think that I am out of gold. Let's see, maybe I have gold in another brand. Ooh, I haven't tried this one. This one is muted gold. It's new, it has not been opened. I don't know if it's very metallic-y though. Choices, choices. To shake these up. Shaky, shaky. Ooh, but I kind of like that. It's like a mustardy color. I'm so into mustard colors right now. Okay, and I'm just creating a new part on my sponge. Okay, perfect. And I'm just going to use this same stencil. I wasn't even going to do any stenciling. I was going to keep it super simple, but look at that. It just gives a beautiful pattern. Just gorgeous. Okay, let's go here. Put a little bit more there, and let's add some here too. Add as much or as little as you want. I'm just going to do 3 spots. Very, very easy. Quick, easy, pretty. Okay? Just like that. Alright. Now let's glue some of our DIY washi tape, which is the whole purpose of this, right? So let's see. Can you see that? So that's how that would look there, which I think is very, very interesting. I'm going to bring it up a little bit so you can see. Love that. So it just adds another layer of really pretty layering. Okay. This is pretty dry, so I can glue it. Put some of my purple ink down. And I'm just going to trim off this little edge here because it's blank and I don't need it. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to go here and we're going to stick it down. And it doesn't bother me to have to use my glue stick because I usually glue down my washi tape either. Washi tape, even though it's wonderful to use, it is not very sticky. Some brands aren't, so I don't mind this part. Okay, let's see what other one we can use. Let's see, so we have a piece there and a piece there, and I think maybe I'll do a piece there too. This one doesn't have as much text on it, but I like that a lot. Okay, so let's go here and let's just trim that off. So it'll be very subtle. And you can't really tell the difference actually because I added so many layers between the tape and the paper. It's kind of like embedded, which I love. Very nice. I love that so much. Okay, let's add one more piece, maybe a music note. Oh, I like that, but where do I want to put it? Maybe there. I like that. Okay, so again, I'm going to take this piece of DIY washi tape and I'm going to add it right there. And smooth it down, just like that. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Okay, then we're going to add our pretty flowers. So I need to decide where I'm going to put that. And these are just pressed flowers that I got. Okay. Oops. Alrighty, and I think I'm going to use a little bit of masking tape to secure it. I think that'd be cool. So we're going to add a little piece of masking tape just to keep it in place. Perfect. And then I think that this baby needs some words. So let's see. So I have this. It's okay to risk. Be at peace, which I like. You are enough. Focus on the good. You matter. We rise by lifting up others. Darling, you are a work of art. Actually, you can do it. Slow down. Which one do I want? Maybe, darling, you. Maybe that one. Maybe we rise by lifting up others. I like that one. I've used it a lot recently, but I like it. And this is just a typewritten text. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. We rise by lifting others up. Okay, and then I'm wondering if this has any pigmentation, this little pile of craziness that I have over here, because I don't know if I like that stark white. I think it's too white. So what I think I'm going to do is just grab a little brush here, and I'm going to go for this a little bit, just to make it so it's not so white, so it doesn't clash so much with my page. Sometimes I don't mind that. Actually, most of the time I don't. But just for this page, I think I just want it a little bit more subtle, and I want the flower to kind of be the main point of the page. And then I like to cut this because I don't like it straight. We rise by lifting others. I love that. I think that's really pretty and very true, isn't it? Okay, cool. And again, you can layer this right on top of your washi tape. So this is a piece of the DIY washi tape. And I'm going to just stick that on there just like that. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay. Final thing, we are going to add a little bit of splatters because I have this pile of paint that I don't want to go to waste, that beautiful yellow. So I'm just going to add just some rough splatters. I usually like a bigger brush for splatters. I might switch, but ooh, I like that. Actually, that's not too bad. Just to bring things together. We're going to echo that color. And if you absolutely hate that big honking one, right? Which I tend to have one, and I don't care. I just love splatters. I don't care how big they are. But if you wanted to remove them, just so you have a technique, you just grab just a piece of paper or something and you can just push it up. So this is my little thing, and if I just keep pressing right on that point, it just lifts it up. But I love that. I think that's really cool. So awesome. Very nice. And if you want to, you could of course add a little bit of glue there. But that's really pretty, and it's a 3D kind of page, and it's really awesome. It didn't take me that long to do, and if I wanted to, I could add a little bit of journaling, maybe about the flower. I could talk about the flower and, you know, where I got it from and how I pressed it, or, you know, even about the quote too. But it's really fun, easy page, very, very quick, and the DIY washi tape looks so awesome on here. You can't even tell. It looks so great, but you can still see the layers. Like I can see a little bit of the stenciling under here. I can see the lines of this music note from the hymn note page. So it's really fun, and I can see a little bit of the paint behind here, a little bit of the text that's overlapping, and same thing there. So really fun. It's great for creating transparent layers. So I really love this. I hope you guys enjoyed this page. Please share this video with your friends, and I will see you next time. And I'm going to add a little bit more of this masking tape since I have this little piece here. Cool. Just adding layers. Perfect. Okay guys, so I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.